your girl Fatimathegreat, and I'm just picking up where I left off. So Aries, check in, birthday March the 21st through April the 19th, and we are in Aries season right now. So let's get the messages on the table for the Aries. First card is worthiness, and this card could be calling for you to see the value in what it is and who it is that you are and what it is that you come with and what it is that you create and what it is that you are trying to manifest. Manifest card. It's calling for you to see the worthiness of it. And then we have the Wounded Warrior card here. And the Wounded Warrior card is kind of telling me that you could feel underappreciated. You could feel like, you know, you stick your neck out on the line for, you know, for others and no one seems to appreciate you. So it kind of has you wondering if, you know, what it is that you do for people, or what it is that you're trying to do, or how you are trying to be perceived. Is it even worth the effort that you are trying to put in? And I feel that it is worth the effort. I see that intuitively, you know when someone is going through something, or they could be experiencing like a dark time in life, and or even a happy time, and you could just want to speak to them or give them like words of advice or whatever, and you might speak directly to their situation. You might not even know. You might say something that speaks directly to their situation, and they feel relief from talking to you, and they might even mention it in that moment. But also at the same time, it's like them not valuing what you express, or what it is that you see, or even what it is that you prophesy. Now, this is just me kind of speculating, but we're going to get a little deeper into this reading. We're going to get the tarot cards on the table to see what they have to say to clarify these cards that we already have here. So let's clarify the worthiness card for the Aries. Aries, clarify the worthiness card. So you had to release something. You had to let something go. It's almost like, you know, you could have been dealing in a situation that went from bad to worse. It's like something went from bad to worse, and you had to let go of a person, place, or thing, possibly a earth sign, because you just kind of ran out of patience with this person. You had to really let them go. Things went from bad to worse with you and this person, and you had to release them. I'm seeing that there was a lot of conflict, or it could have caused a lot of conflict amongst a group of people, Aries. And it, you know, at this point, it made you feel like it's kind of got you in victim mode. But it's also saying that you have to recognize your own fault in this. Like, in what areas can you be accountable? Like, take a better look at it. What areas can you be accountable? Because it could be a situation that maybe you overspent some money, or you overly did something, and it caused a breakdown in some sort of foundation that you was trying to build at this point. And so now it's causing you to kind of really misinterpret what it is or where it is that you're supposed to be going from here on out. Let's clarify these cards a little bit more. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Io. Thank you, Heru. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Clarify the Six of Swords inverted. Like I said, you could have jumped out of the fire pan and into the fire with a situation. It could have already not have been so great, but you could have came together or came in collaboration with somebody, thinking that it was going to be successful, thinking that it was going to be growth there, thinking that it was going to be celebration there, and it just went from bad to worse. So you had to end up releasing yourself from the situation, or even releasing the person from out of your life, and now you are seeing the effects of moving too fast in a situation where you should have got more information. So now you're seeing the effects of it, and it's kind of got you on wit's end, Aries. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Swords. We got the Knight of Swords, and we got the Ten of Cups. So it's telling me that you know, kind of went too fast towards a foundation that you thought was going to be happy. You know, a situation that you thought was going to be a family. And you kind of, it went from 0 to 100 real quick, from conversation to love really fast, you know, but something was revealed about the situation that caused for you to have to release yourself or release a certain person, or them to release you. Right. It could have been, you know, it's almost like feeling like you could be a little bit too emotionally balanced for the situation. This person might be a little bit unhinged, and you might not have known they were unhinged until you got a little bit closer with them emotionally, and then you begin to see that this is not something that you wanted to be attached to. Clarify this Four of Pentacles inverted. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Aries here. Thank you so much for the Aries here. Okay. Yes. Okay, so Aries, we have you as the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands began to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You, Aries, had begun to see that, you know, you do not have to sacrifice your happiness or sacrifice where it is that you want to go, or sacrifice who you are completely in order to please whoever this person is in this situation that you felt like was a little bit too argumentative. You felt like, maybe a little bit too suspicious, you know what I'm saying, a little bit too overthinking, and could even have been trying to force you into a family really quick. And you was like, maybe I ain't ready to try to do that right now. So you kind of release yourself from it, and you kind of got back on your single tip. You got back on your business tip. You got back because you could have took a loss dealing with this person. Also, you could have definitely took a financial loss. Like, you could have went half on something, and then the whole thing went down. Like, the person could have probably not gave you all of the information and it cost you a pretty penny. I'm looking at something in the area of a 4, or, you know, a couple thousands, or a number 4 that got something to do with it. But anywho, oh look, I kicked my yeah. Okay. So, but now you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, when you're trying to find your happiness again. You're trying to find your wish fulfillment. You seeing that, you know, moving forward, you must always bet on yourself. You must always bet on yourself. Let me get a little bit more on this Four of Pentacles, because I'm feeling this always bet on yourself energy, because that way you could always know what's coming and always be happy. And not foolishly get taken advantage by a manipulator. Because now it's like you feel kind of like you got taken advantage of. You feel like, you know, somebody used you emotionally to kind of take advantage of you financially. Aries, this is just what I'm feeling right here. But you know, be that as it may, you still are worthy, you know. You separated yourself from that situation. That was just a little a stop in the road that was an obstacle that you had to get over. And you know what you have to realize is every time you're about to level up, you run into an obstacle that is so beautiful, that looks so great, that's such a great idea, but you have to go deeper into it, get into it internally to see the workings of it, to see really the direction that it's going in before you go and sign your name on a dotted line. Aries. So let's clarify manifestation. Why is the manifestation card here for the Aries? Keep going. Why is the manifestation card here for the Aries? Why is the manifestation card? So the manifestation card is represented by the number 9. And this tells me that, you know, you are on a mission to accomplish something, and you feel like you really don't need no help. You feel like you can do it on your own. You did it before, and you could do it again. Yes, you could be having money issues right now, but the word on the table is you manifesting that, because you are thinking about it. You're thinking about all the mistakes you made. You're thinking about things going from 0 to 100 real quick. Things going from good to bad. Things jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. And all of this is on your mind. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, but you are not letting that be seen that that's what's on your mind. But it's definitely manifesting in your life. Because it's saying that you have to start to begin to change your mind, because you are manifesting turmoil by secretly thinking about it. And why is it saying that you're secretly thinking about it? Because you could be, you know, speaking in a different direction or acting like you're not affected, but something is affecting you, and mentally you are helping it along by worrying about it, by feeling sad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to get worse if you don't learn how to change your mind. It's time to change your mind so you can change your life. You know, that sounds cliche, but that's some real deal stuff. It's like when you stop thinking that money is hard to get, then it comes easier. When you stop thinking that life is difficult, then life gets better, for real. So let's clarify this Two of Pentacles in the manifestation section for the Aries. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, manifestation. And also, you know, this kind of puts me back to the first section. You probably could not have trusted this person that you got into this situationship with from the beginning, but you kind of still went forth. It's almost like feeling like, well, my energy could set them on the right path. No. Their energy could have came about to throw you off of your path. You just wasn't ready for it at the time, you know. So we clarifying the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Like I said, this person could have been thrown into your life to throw you off your path, to betray you, to sneak around, you know what I'm saying, with you. Yes, because Spirit also saying, bite your tongue from speaking negatively to yourself. Like, mentally, you thinking of the worst. You feel betrayed. But you are using that as strength to help you release yourself from the pain that come along with that. Three of Swords inverted. And to move forth into a rebirth and into understanding your strength, into releasing the anger, because we got the Strength card here. You know? It's time to invest in self-care. Invest in healing your mental anguish. And you heal it by refraining from it. You heal it by not allowing it to take over your mind. You heal it by speaking on something different. Because if not, then that's what you're going to continue to manifest in your life. Struggle. Untrustworthy people. Headache, heartache, stomach ache. What about the Moon? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you to the people that's watching. Yes, because what's coming, what's about to be revealed is some sort of truth about a reconnection or a celebration, honoring a newly refreshed you. So you're about to celebrate some type of business venture, and something great is about to manifest in your life, and you're about to celebrate it. It might not be a business venture, but something is about to be celebrated. And that's why it's calling for you to come out of the mindset of the negativity and begin to be thankful right now. Begin to be happy right now, because something is coming forth for you to be happy about, and you don't want to deter it or delay it by the way you are thinking about it, by the way you are thinking about your life, by thinking that you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that. Stop punishing yourself. Stop doing that. We're not here to be punished. We're here to live abundantly and have fun and enjoy this life and leave structures and build things and make connections. And if connections don't last, then it's okay. We release them and we move on to more connections. But don't get yourself stuck in a rut about what didn't work, about what caused destruction in your life, caused you to get stuck back into your negative energy because you feel like, man, I moved too fast. I shouldn't have did that. I knew this person was manipulating me, but I did it again. I let it happen again. No, it's time for you to take control of your life. Take control of your thoughts. Take control of your actions. Now, you finna have a blessing come through. And when I say take control of your action, this is also taking control of your spending. Taking control of your eating also in one way or another. But taking control of your spending is like the main thing that's on my mind, because you don't want to manifest a downfall. So what's coming towards Aries because the manifestation, like I said, a new opportunity is about to be some type of speaking engagement, a few speaking engagements coming really quick. Communication coming about something really quick. Oh, yes. Communication coming about something life-changing, something transformational. We got the death card here. So communication is coming. And it's in the area of your creativity. So whatever it is that you've built or you've been building, you are about to get celebrated for it. You are about to get requested for it. All right. So we're going to go over to this Wounded Warrior card. And how we're going to have to heal this Wounded Warrior energy. Feeling like you give the best of you away. And what's left of you is not enough to sustain you. You can't pour from an empty cup. You have to nurture yourself first. You got to baby you first. And then the universe going to know how to treat you. And then people going to get aligned to you that's going to treat you like that. But if you being a victim to yourself, then you're going to attract more victimization. More stuff that's not going to be in alignment with your energy. You don't want that. Let's clarify this Wounded Warrior card. Wounded Healer. The Wounded Healer. Yes, it's saying that, you could be fraudulently telling yourself mentally that, people don't treat you how you treat them. You're a wounded warrior and you miss out on a lot of opportunities because of thinking that it's not good enough. Or thinking that it's not on your level. And this is causing blockages. It's so many situations that have been made available for you to work in this situation, for collaboration to be made, for growth to be made. But there was a judgment there of determining that it was not good enough. So it's like this Wounded Warrior energy, you wounding yourself. You're wounding yourself, and it is time for stress relief. And let me get a little bit deeper. We got the Ace of Pentacles inverted. We got the Hermit card. And also, okay, so who is this situation? I'm feeling like this could be somebody else, the Wounded Warrior. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me who this is. This Ace of Pentacles. Tell me who this is. Look, the Aries. This is the Aries. If it is, give me something hot. No. Somebody who you was connected to. They could feel at a loss. They feel like they lost something. It could be financially. They feel like they invested in loss. And now they don't know how to move forward with you, or you don't know how to move forward with them because they feel like it's one-sided. And that's really true. If you feel like you were in a one-sided situation with somebody that was not putting in as much as you were, and y'all supposed to be perfect together or in perfect alignment, you are absolutely right. So now it's time for you to release yourself from this type of situation, reconfigure, heal, and come back out. Because now it has caused you stress. You feel like you allowed yourself to be betrayed. You did. You feel like this is something that you have done before. And you thought that you was past it. But you wasn't. I'm not even going to say you wasn't. It's just new levels bring out new devils. And we have to fight them in new ways. Yes. Foolishly. Yes, like I said, You could have attached to somebody out of your heart space, out of love, and y'all could have went in on a business, but it failed. The venture failed because there was some untruths that were involved, and it was a lack of moving forward. It could have also been a situation where, you know, whatever you invested into this situation had to do with your business, and you foolishly invested the money. Now it's causing you pain and sadness because now it's like you gotta watch it go down the drain. You gotta just watch it be done. And this is a lesson that's saying, what is it saying? Tell me. Let me hear you. Yes. Think about your needs first. This is saying also listen to your intuition. Your intuition told you don't do that. This is saying learn how to listen here. Trust your gut. Trust your emotions. You felt something before you invested, before you divulged yourself, before you opened and received or delivered. You felt something was off, but you did not listen to yourself. You could have, we have to learn when the universe is speaking to us, because it comes in feelings, waves, chills, chill bumps. You felt it. You felt that you was being manipulated. And it stressed you out because you kept quiet about it, because you didn't want to believe it. But it happened. So how can you not ever do that again? Is remembering the times when it happened before and you refused to listen. What it felt like. What was the experience? You got to learn how to also look between the smoke and mirrors. The smoke screen. They make it sound too good and it ain't good at all. You got to do your own research. We can't always put it in the hands of somebody else. Because a lot of other people have a lack of self-control. They have issues. They have negative attachments. And so do you. But it's calling for a detach from those attachments in order to rebuild and to not only get back what you lost, but double it. I'm seeing doubling it. Okay, so have no fear. The person that manipulated you is really feeling it. It's like battle after battle within their family, and it's just a situation of they just feel down and out. They don't even know why. They're not going to talk about it. They're not going to change. Even though they continuously thinking about paying you back. But they feel like they can work it off instead of giving you your money. Okay, Aries. I'm going to let this video end right now so I can do another one. Great day, great people. Great evening.